Welcome to part 11 of FIFA 17 The Journey, and we are continuing our excursions with Aston Villa and the ever-lovable Dino.
Yay!
Did you eat here in the last part?
What happened in the last part?
For context, in case you've forgotten, we got loaned out to... Swansea got knocked out of the League Cup. Gee, get ready your best signing and you get knocked out of the Cup competition. Anyway, we've moved to Aston Villa on loan, and now we got a new coach.
Oh yeah, it was.
Hello. Today we train as hard as we do every other day. Commitment, passione. This is what I want to see.
Also, he's not actually indicating stuff with his hands while he's speaking. 0 out of 10. If he was a true Italian, he will do so. Our body language is important just as our words.
Anyway,
And spaghetti.
sharp shooting.
Yes,
Basically,
and
shots
spaghetti.
from multiple angles. Shots from different angles. There you go. We got to do it from inside that square.
It's an inside job.
Wow, I managed to get it in.
And he misses. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, as you can probably tell, the shot gets harder and harder.
I'm sorry.
Oh, how'd that happen? I'd love it if the keeper does that thing, but he probably pushes it into the net. Oh.
Well, or whatever. You still did a very good score.
Yeah, whatever.
Alex
I won.
Hunter got a good score.
And now chip shots. Basically, chip shots are the ones you kick over the keeper and into the net.
Okay. Oh yeah, the one that my country calls the spoon.
Here we go.
Not good. There we go.
Okay. Basically, these are the most, if done right, these are the most hilarious goals.
Yeah, but they tend to be very tricky.
Oh, you have this game, Tio?
No, but well, much like any boys in my country, I was pretty much forced to play football/soccer at both in my school and in my what's the term? Basically, a place near a church with all kids that spend their free time accompanied by family.
A youth club.
Hold on, I'll search the corrector, but whatever. Basically, I had
That's
to
what
play.
we call them here, anyway.
I had to play soccer slash.
I never actually went to
my
a
life.
club.
And then when I was actually the goalkeeper, a powerful shot almost broke my back because he flung me to a wall.
How was the
Yeah.
youth club? How was the youth club?
It was fine.
Shame I missed that. Oh, I'm sure there's an equivalent.
Actually, there you go. It's
for
called
yours.
oratory.
When I was in Nigeria, all they would play is soccer all the time. I was like, oh my god, can you guys play something else?
Actually,
Luckily,
no.
in my school, luckily in my school, we alternated what we did in gym class every term. So
it's
we
either
weren't
football
always
or
stuck
rugby.
playing.
Hold on.
Actually,
I know why they play soccer, but it's like it's just the same thing over and
actually,
over
in my
again.
secondary school, in the latter years, we
Well,
were
again,
even
Deji, if you
gym
want
at
some
some point.
variety, play
what,
the
sorry,
Inazuma,
Shiwi?
the Inazuma 11 games because the characters there are pretty much football/soccer plays with super power. It still wasn't enough for me, but for you, it may give you the enough enjoyment you need.
Hang on, you were what? Sorry, Shiwi?
I said in the latter half of secondary school, we were even taken to the gym on alternative terms.
Ah, cool.
So that was fun.
I
So
think
yeah, I wasn't happy with my performances in the other attempts, so I'm just going for all multiple ones.
I think I asked this, but would it be okay if I did Mario Strikers for you guys?
Sure. You
no
can
problem.
get the footage up and zoom in.
Feel free.
Yep, that's
Yeah, I
about
can do
as
it.
good as I can get.
You want me to do on normal mode or hard or easy?
Whatever one you prefer.
Okay.
And let's see how well we did. Awesome. And yep, we're still in the starting 11 as we should be. Right, who are we facing next? As soon as the screen loads, I'll find out. Brentford.
Brentford, how are they?
Brentford are fine, but in fact, they're one of the biggest promotion surprises in recent years. Brentford aren't really that big a club. So to see him in the second tier of English football, I think the only team in the entire championship of this season that are smaller than Brentford are Burton Albion.
So sorry, forgot Dwibs. What team are we? Oh, there you go, Brentford.
Brentford, we're playing as Aston Villa and
Why they're having bees and swords on their emblem?
Because
they really like B-movie.
No, please.
Has anyone else seen that YouTube video where every time somebody says B, the movie goes faster?
Hold on. It's this match, but every time someone touches the ball, it's the B movie.
Has anyone else?
Now.
But hang on a second, guys. I just realised something. The Football League's now called the EFL, which stands for English Football League. But Cardiff are in it as well, so shouldn't it be called the EWFL? As an English Welsh Football League.
1992 until the most
Or they could just
awful
revert it back to
15,
Football
16
League.
and relegation.
Yeah.
Rock bottom.
I mean, hell, it's just
And
called
somebody
Premier.
has Villa in
The
his
Premier
heart.
League's
Alan,
just
what did you
called
make
the
of it?
Premier League.
Well, it's just been a tale of woe, hasn't it? It's been
I
a
don't know, maybe
disastrous
there's
few years,
some
really. And so sad
contractual
because
shit
it's a
or
big
something,
club,
I don't know.
as we know.
Maybe, I don't know.
They
I
should be
mean,
doing a lot better.
I don't know how this works.
I mean, there's been
Check for
ever
you
since
on how
2011, there's been a
Brentford
Welsh
will
club
line
in the
up for this
Premier League,
match.
so at
I
least
think that
one.
back four is really important for them. They've
Oh,
got to be strong and
Swansea
solid.
and Cardiff
They've
were
got a bit
both
of
in it for one
protection, haven't
season.
They have. They should have more than enough. I mean, they're all good defenders in their own rights, but in front of them, they got players.
Anyway,
who
yeah,
will
they
be
were
working
talking
really
about
hard.
Aston Villa's
Here's Williams.
god awful
Oh, well
last season.
saved.
Is it really that
Current
bad?
events.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, they do
He's
update
spotted
these
a
games
teammate,
regularly
and
with the
he's got
commentary
technique
based
as
on
well
how
as
the team
vision
did
to
last
switch the
season.
play.
So my guess is next season they're going to be talking about,
Well, this attack
well,
got a bit of menace
if
to it.
all goes well, they'll be talking about Chelsea's regaining of the title.
Okay, so
Crisp defending there.
I need to know these
There he is,
sports
Danny
games.
Williams.
They
Yes.
get the
And it's
official commentators, right?
Now
Yeah,
Hunter.
Yeah,
I wonder
even for a
he's
specific
lost the
country,
ball.
Dej, if it's the Italian version, they get people from my country.
I wonder how exhausting that is for them to do it.
Gee, it's
Depends.
well, actually,
Well, they're building
Deji,
steadily here,
what they
working
do
away.
is they build up a they build up like a bank where they can keep a lot of quotes
Throw
so
in
that
to
they don't
come.
have to redo those unless they really have to. All they do really is just say more modern, up to date stuff. Like
Well,
they added a
that's good
few
support
they added a few
as they build this
recordings
attack.
that incorporated
Good
the
play,
new use
but
of goal
they've
line
lost the ball
technology
now,
in football.
and the opposition
Nice.
can get at them.
Besides
Well, they
that,
move forward again with Alex
it's
Hunter.
just like voice acting,
And the
pretty
cross
much.
is in.
If anything, it's actually more easy for them doing for this game than for actual
Yeah, 'cause I
soccer
mean,
slash
commentating on
soccer
these
slash
games is the
football,
job.
yeah.
Goalkeeper nowhere
Yeah.
to be seen.
I always
loses
wonder what,
bearings
especially with
completely, Martin. A really
WWE
odd one for him.
games, like how they have like the actors say out lines while they're, because you know those guys are super busy doing a whole bunch of stuff. So
And
it's
that
like,
has opened the
Well,
scoring.
recording
1-0
depends.
here.
That when it comes to voice acting, which it's technically considered, so
The corner.
sessions may be handling a lot of materials in just say 1 hour if the takes are good enough. And you know, it really depends, and both on the recording session
Well, it's
itself
interesting,
and on
isn't
the
it? We're getting
material
the
that
chance
needs
to
to be
see
handled,
Alex Hunter.
basically.
It should
You
be.
could
Hunter,
manage basically if the day is good, you could manage to
That's a
do a
matter of
lot of
inches,
stuff
isn't it,
in
for
1
the
hour.
striker?
But if the day is bad and the material is difficult to handle, you could do barely just doing a single page 2 hours.
And in
by
case you
doing
were
a lot
won-
of things.
in case you guys were wondering, I'm doing this match playing as just Alex.
Well, I can see that.
Yeah, because I'm the only Alex is the one running around like a headless
Nice
chicken.
return pass. Gardner.
Have you ever seen a headless
Attacking
chicken
well here.
runner?
It's a phrase.
Ever heard of Mike the Chicken?
Now the
Danger?
Oh,
He's
whoa,
hit the frame
whoa,
of the goal.
whoa. It's like a
That was close.
Yeah, maybe.
Basically, Danger, it's a urban legend, I think, of this chicken that actually lived like for a week after being beheaded.
This is an exercise
Anyway,
in patience as
Brentford
they
are based
try to
in
get an open-
And call
London.
for a pass.
Yeah, Brentford are in London. In fact, there's
Jordan
in fact
Ayew.
there's quite a few
Got past
London
him.
clubs
Well,
in
they're in a
the
good position
Championship.
here.
There's Brentford, there's Fulham,
You're out of
Going to
bounds.
come up now
and Queen's
after
Park
the ball's
Rangers.
gone out.
Well, London's a
Jordan
very
Ayew.
big place, so it makes
Played
sense
into the
that they
middle.
have multiple teams.
Defender to it's Danny Williams.
2-0.
Well, he
To
scored.
boost their
And it's a
ego.
big moment
Well,
for
there's
them
more
in the
clubs
match.
from the
They've
north of
pushed their
England.
lead now
So
to
you could say
2
that
ahead.
we use
They've
the
played
boost
well
pad
to
to
this
there you
point,
go.
but sometimes
Because
a
well,
two-goal
football
lead can
football's
be
actually invented in the
dangerous
north
one.
of England,
We'll see.
and in
Well,
fact,
this
some
is
of
the
the
team in
Londoners don't
form,
need
isn't
any
it?
more
They
ego
are
boosting.
excellent, these players today, and they've
well,
got good
Manchester
reward
don't
here.
need any
You
more
look at
ego
Northern, they all
boosting.
fancy getting on the
Neither does
score sheet.
Chelsea.
They're all drifting forward.
Is there really
Just
any
wide
soccer
lead,
team that
margin here
needs
to
ego
2-0.
boosting, really? I mean, let's be quite honest, ego
It's a promising
boosting
attack, this,
never
with
works
Hunter on
out
the
in the
ball.
end.
Especially you, Chicago. Yeah, you finally won the World Series after how long? You shouldn't be bragging right now.
Anyway,
You should be asking
there is.
yourselves why it took that long.
Well, apparently, from what I can remember, the championship has got a few ex English football champions hanging around in there. Nottingham Forest, Leeds United,
Oh, what a miss!
Oh, the pressure has got to
Blackburn
him big
even.
time.
Although the last time we've had
That's
a
easy to see. That's one of the easiest handball
non-big
decisions you'll
side
get in this
win
game.
the
Yeah, I think
English
so, and even the player
Championship,
accepts
win the
it.
English Premier League, was actually Leicester City last season. Oh,
And it's a penalty.
oops.
Well,
One of my idiot CPU players conceded a penalty.
say no more.
Well, they're Aston Villa. Oh, he missed.
Oh, well, he took the responsibility, but he didn't take the chance from the spot.
Well, he's bottled it, I think, there, and scuffed his shot.
Got his shot.
Scoffed.
Oh.
It's a phrase we British use. Well, England at least. I'm not sure about Wales
Joseph
or
Bennett.
Scotland.
I've never heard of
4
it. So.
extra minutes to play
Yeah.
here of added time. Here's Williams. Could be dangerous.
Yeah, it will be dangerous if my team can pass.
Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Ayew! He's kept it
Oh.
out. Here's a
Ayew!
chance.
Just
Goal,
poked it in.
Hunter.
Just poked it in there.
That was a top-class goal.
Well, the defenders just stood rooted to the spot on the
Yeah,
edge of the
seriously,
box.
no one
What a
came
poor one to
towards me.
concede.
And that's
They're
a
like,
goal well
what do I
worth
do?
analysing again.
And the other goalkeeper's like, no. Oh, and we're only nearly half time, so who knows what could happen in the next half. Oh, oh, come on, ref! I was in
The
on
referee's
goal.
signal for half-time. 3-0 is the scoreline at this point. Well, he's done some very good things in this first half, hasn't he? Alex Hunter.
Hunter.
Analysis from Alan Smith.
And
I'll be happy with that first 45 minutes.
well,
It was
Hunter's
a good goal from him. Good overall
was the
performance,
English
actually.
oh yeah. One funny thing about one of the clubs in the Championship, Rotherham, their stadium is called the New York Stadium because
Well, that's what substitutes are for, to be used. And we've got one coming on now.
it's near York.
I guess the coach might have said, well, if they can do
I
that
don't
in
know.
one half, you can
And
do it
it's
in the other
not
half.
new, and it's
It's
a
going to take a
new
lot of
stadium.
character for the losing side.
Well,
to
it was
fight back.
opened in
Short
2012.
passes, but they're keeping the ball.
That's
Well,
not
that's
really
broken
new.
up by the defender before the
Well,
cross
newish
could
for
come
a
in.
football stadium.
Hunter.
Or at least
Plenty
one
of
that was
action.
made.
8
Well, West
shots,
Ham don't count
6 on
because
target.
Yeah, why is it
stadium was
called
made for
New
something
York,
else.
Really good
even
stuff as a
though
former striker myself. You've got
it's
to
not
appreciate
really
that.
new?
Comes out with a punch to clear the danger.
I don't know. It was the most recent one for all the big clubs. Well, at least the ones in the higher tiers of the English game. And like I said, the West Ham don't count. They just took a stadium that was already built.
Doing well to keep the ball. And that's across the field to try and
I mean, how
switch the
recently Chelsea, we just got our plans approved to basically
Challenges for the
demolish
ball.
our ground, Stamford Bridge, and build a new one.
Gary Gardner.
Although we're going to have to play our games elsewhere during the
Well, they're in a
interim,
good
we're planning on
position
playing them at Wembley.
Successful tackle.
Are you now?
Yeah. Basically, Wembley is the national stadium of English football.
Williams.
Like Scotland has Hampden Park, Wales
Made the
has
challenge well.
anywhere really.
Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go.
Not sure about Northern Ireland, though. I can't
Intercepted
remember what
well.
they have.
The
And
Millennium Stadium
Shot on.
in
yeah.
Cardiff.
Oh,
Hunter
did you see
scores.
that go? It just bounced in. Is he going to kiss him?
I hope
Keeper
That's not
almost
a,
got
that,
there,
yeah, that's not a
but
thing.
It
in
wasn't
football.
a strong enough touch.
Yeah, he's annoyed with himself, isn't he? Having got a touch on it, feels he should
How
have
did
done
that
better.
happen? Let's have a look at the replay.
But it's a thing in Scarda.
Seriously, it hit his knees and then went in.
Please tell me you get the reference.
I know what
Deji.
NASCAR is.
Well,
No,
well,
no, the kissing NASCAR thing.
No,
we.
sorry.
Talladega Nights or whatever that Will Ferrell movie was called. Ricky Bobby.
They're looking for more at 4-0.
Wow, Brentford are getting humiliated on their own turf.
Now McLeod.
If I wasn't playing the game, it'd be a pretty sad sight to see.
Dean probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe.
All right.
Now Hunter.
Hunter.
For a second, I thought the guy passed it to the opposition by mistake.
Almost, yeah, Free almost got it.
Still 20 minutes to go.
That can happen.
I'm pretty sure there is at least a mod in one of the FIFA games where you can actually take control of a referee.
I wish that were an actual mode. I mean, you can play as the manager, and you can play as a developing player. Why not a referee at some point?
Oh, it's over.
I'm still wondering why we
No, I
don't
paused
have
it.
ourselves a referee mode.
Maybe in
Well, I mean, as a non-official, maybe if
I
you
agree
made
with
one,
Joe.
maybe.
I actually agree with Joe. I think the referee mode would be really fun.
That'd be one of my biggest wishes.
I mean, can you imagine the amount of corrupt power you could wield as a referee?
Yeah, everyone, you get a red, and you get a red, and
Even
you
better,
get a
even
red.
better,
Everyone gets a red.
even better if they make it a free player thing where one player plays as the referee.
Yeah, and
Kind
that'd
of
be
like the Bowser mode in Mario Party 10.
Oh god, I can
What?
just imagine. Pedro,
Hey,
how
guys.
corrupt do you think Dwibs would be if he were the
Goes out wide
referee?
again.
Good
Good one.
want Dwibs to be a referee.
It depends. I'm talking about sober. or
Hey guys,
drunk.
I got it.
I'll be honest with
I
you,
got it.
these
Look,
last few minutes
If
have
there's a
dragged little
referee
bit
mode
from
in
where we're
FIFA
sitting because
18,
the game as a
and
contest is
if
long
if enough of us have
all
say
credit to
either
the team that's
PS4s or
winning.
Switches by
I'm
then,
afraid not too much credit to the other side.
I'll be the ref. Jova will
Now
play as one
McLeod.
team, and someone else will play as the other.
Well, I guess you could be the ref. Two of us could play on one team, two could play on the other, unless Dej is playing with us, in which case it would be 3 on one team and 2 on the others. And let me guess, you'd be playing the referee mode while drunk, like Shirai suggested.
No, I
Well,
suggested
I-
drunk Mario Kart.
Good piece of
Oh, was that Deji who
anticipation.
suggested it?
It's looking good this move.
No, that was me.
No, I'm talking about the drunk referee mode.
Oh,
That
alright.
was him. The way
2
the
minutes to
field
play
together.
that of added time.
Anyway, so,
Yeah,
how is it
basically,
looking,
It
Dwibs?
is the
Well, I
goal
was
getting
tired.
midfield player
How's
who's
what
being
looking, sorry,
substituted
Jova?
now.
The
Well, he has
game.
put in a lot of effort. and maybe
It's
whilst
pretty
he's
much
tiring
over at this
towards
point.
The last 5 minutes here, so
Yeah, we're
I
at
wonder
2
if
minutes
managers
of
take him off.
extra minutes, but
And
yeah,
And
4
there we go.
4-0. Yeah, it's clear.
The winner's
What a
goal.
boring game.
Well, at times you thought they got a bit greedy, but why not? I mean, if you're on top of a
You know, I'm still
opponent like
wondering
they
where
were
that
here
clip
today.
is from now that I
Rub
think
it
about
in.
it.
Well, they did. They were
Which one?
ruthless,
The
weren't
one
they?
that Nostalgia could
Got
have
their
used during his
faces
North
into the
joke when he
dirt.
celebrates them making the worst joke ever.
Mark at the top
I
side.
forgot. I'll have to
What a
check
day for
myself.
Alex Hunter.
Well, it was a
Oh, that
pleasure
one.
to
I
watch
think
him
it's
out
basically
there today.
this footage of
He's a man at the
celebrations
top
and
of his
stuff like
trade
that.
at the moment.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to remember where the song and stuff came from. Though.
Oh, the song. Oh, the song. It's Beethoven's Ode to Joy.
What?
Oh, okay.
Wait, no. I'm
Isn't
thinking of a more rock and roll sort of sounding tune.
I'll check in the meantime.
Oh, okay.
anyway.
No. Oh, okay. Is it another one? Because I think I remember the one being the the Beethoven's Ode to Joy. Wasn't
I'm
it?
talking about
Was it-
during his North
interview.
review.
Anyway, interview. I'll
time.
check in the meantime. Don't worry.
I'll
Alright.
have to look it up then.
What's going through your head right now?
And we're man of the match. What does Alex have to say?
Be cool or being flaming?
Well, they have to give a man of the match award. It doesn't mean I was the best player on the
Oh,
field.
very
I'm
modest.
grateful for the honor, but it could have gone to any one of my teammates, and that's a fact. Credit goes to the gaffer for putting together such a talented side.
Oh, by the way, the Ode to Joy
And you
is one of
scored
the
today,
few
Alex.
songs I can
A
actually
word
play
on your
on
goal,
piano.
please.
Oh, you play piano, nice.
Not really. I
Can't lie,
took some
it's easy to
classes,
put more
but most of
work
the
in that kind of
songs that I
stuff.
know how to play, I
Just
taught
lucky to
myself.
have so many
I
creative
play a
players
bit of
around me
piano,
saying
though my
chances
main
up.
forte, of
what's the
course,
next
is the
question?
saxophones.
Alex, the team comes away with a win. Any comment on the 3 points tonight?
3? Don't you mean 4?
No, 3.
Yeah,
Our team
one other
played well
goal was
together
made
as a
by another
unit.
guy.
Oh, so
Boss
she's
is always
strictly
reminding
talking
us
about
how
his
every point is
scores.
vital,
Yeah.
and, so it feels
Basically,
good to go
Jova,
for free.
in a game of football, winning gets
And
you
that'll
3
do, I
points in
think.
the table.
Thanks, Alex.
Draw gets
Anytime.
1, and losing gets you, of course, 0.
Of course.
And coming up is a cutscene.
Yay!
I wasn't aware of there was a side with scripts of these things.
It's the official wiki.
Oh,
Of,
Interesting.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right,
shut up.
Nostalgia Critics, the wiki.
Have a good day at the office.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I don't go
I
spending
guess this
that
guy is
window,
much
it's
more
all in one
likable than the
shop, ain't
douchey
it?
asshole that accompanied us.
Hey, well, hey, at least Alex is. Hey, remember when Williams was acting like a bit of a pompous dick towards us at the beginning?
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Is he supposed to be our friend?
Well, now they're becoming friends.
Wait, I thought they already were friends.
Well, it's becoming more obvious.
Wait. So what's he doing here on this team?
No, he's another guy with Jova. You're confusing probably with the other guy who
With the
started out
dickhead.
as a friend and then became a dickhead.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was
you're
talking
talking about the actual pompous asshole.
yeah, it's not in the script.
They're so inseparable.
By the way.
He's still stuck in Swansea.
See
Yeah,
you,
same for
see you in the next part.
See you, everybody.
So yeah.